Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this video, and welcome to a very rainy Dorney Park opening day. We finally made it after a very long off-season. There have been a lot of changes announced over the off-season. Cannot wait to see all the changes inside the park when we're actually in there. There's a lot of things that they're celebrating this year. For one, it's Hydra's 20th anniversary, so it should be interesting to see the accommodations they've done there. They're also reimagining Lightning Falls. If you've kept up with the construction update series, you know the progress on that. So without further ado, let's get right into the park. Now you might be asking why I'm using a Six Flags pass at a so-called Cedar Fair park. Well, if you are well aware, Six Flags and Cedar Fair have recently merged, allowing you to use one pass for every single park chain-wide. So that is a very, very good change for any of our local theme parks. So right here is the 2025 drink cup for the Legacy Cedar Fair parks. This will work on any Legacy Cedar Fair parks, much like the Six Flags bottles for this year as well. So when we go to Cedar Point and King's Dominion later in the year, we'll be able to use this. So very similar to King's Dominion, they recently put up all these video kiosks around the park. This one up by the front entrance in Talon and near the front entrance of Wild Water Kingdom is one of the first ones we'll see. So I'll take note of any of these new screens around the park. Right here at the end of the main midway is another one of these virtual signs. Very good change indeed. Once again, another digital board going down the main hill. So 2025 is going to be a focal year for entertainment for Dorney Park. This is the lineup for live entertainment they've got. Mostly consisting of the new event, Viva La Fiesta, for the summer. So very, very cool to see. A really big change at Talon are these automatic gates. So they attach the pole to the ceiling here to kind of create the automatic gate contraption. So in a few moments, we will no longer have to manually open the gates. And there we are, automatic gates are open. Time to ride. From right here, we can get a good view of Side A's bottom. I couldn't quite check if it was completely complete towards the bottom, but most of Side A is in right now, so that is a very good sign for things to come. We can see that Side B is still missing some parts towards the bottom, so I'm assuming that's what's going to be prioritized in the weeks to come. Alright, here's a better view at Lightning Falls, and it is indeed confirmed that Side A is complete. All I need to do is complete the top, and that Side A will be officially complete. Now what to focus on is Side B. It is completely at a standstill right now, but I have confidence in them that they will be able to get this open by May 24th. Here are some Thunder Canyon rafts ready for opening in the summer. These next few changes aren't necessarily general park, but rather haunt changes. It was rumored that Blood on the Bayou will be getting some pretty good enhancements over the off-season, so when come haunt time, that should be pretty interesting to see. They also rumored that Necropolis would be receiving updates, so I'll send it over to Ryan over by Necropolis to check out any changes on that. Thanks, Ryan. I'm actually here at the Necropolis site, and there doesn't seem to be anything in there right now. Of course, doesn't make sense since it's not the Halloween season, but this will be the main entrance path to it. You could go up this way and then up towards Solomon Center and then go in the maze backwards. So the new entrance will become the exit, and the exit will be the entrance. Of course, again, nothing in right now, so I'll send it back to Ryan, back on Blood in the Bayou. Thank you, Ryan, for the update. Dorney Park really likes to surprise us with all the haunt changes, so we'll be on the lookout for any news relating haunts towards the October months. Alright, here is the first grave site of the day. Unfortunately, this was the former spot of the Meteor ride. The ride purge for the Six Flags chain continues, so unfortunately, I won't be able to get any last rides on this. Although, it is for good measure though, because it is rumored that the whole Hydra area right here will be receiving an update. So, very excited to see the future developments for this area. But that unfortunately means that Meteor will have to be killed off. So, of course, this year is Hydra's 20th anniversary. It is sporting a very refreshed sign for this year. That's about the extent of the changes. The ride experience is almost about the same, so very, very cool that Hydra has survived 20 years. And here is the second grave site of the day. This is where the former Apollo attraction used to stand. It is now extra seating area, which I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of disrespecting the former attraction here, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we can see some future development here. I'm very positive the direction this park is going in, so I am very hopeful. Also very interesting to see how fast they changed the queue. This was actually the original queue line, so I guess they're just gonna fill it up with a lot of plants. I mean, making it look good, that's pretty good on them, so happy to see this. Another minor update is the basketball court got an update. Pretty nice to see the games department getting some upgrades. This is nothing new, but the first ride of the year will be on Iron Menace. So inside the queue here, they seem to have painted the wood to make it look more rustic. So very, very good change on this part. Nothing new for the ride experience. I got in the outside back seat. It was still a little bit rattly. The shake after the last turn is still there, so unfortunate they could not make that change. So nothing new from Iron Menace here. Still a really, really good ride. Right here under the steel mill seating area, they added some new benches out here. I knew seating was an issue here, so pretty good that they're adding some more capacity for seating.
Push up on your left arm. The operator will be coming around to physically check check your light bar and visually check your seatbelt. Notify an operator if you need assistance. Please remain seated, facing forward, keeping your feet flat on the floor and your hands and arms inside the ride at all times.
Just got off a Steel Force here, and here's something I didn't think they would bring back for another like 10 years. They brought back Black Train. I also did not see Blue Train wrapped up near the brake run, so maybe this can mean that 3 train operations will make a return. Who knows, but really great to see that Black Train is back in operation. Something at Iron Menace I've noticed throughout the day is that the stacking position is a little off. It's back there instead of on the transfer track, which is usually up there. You can't really see it right now, but the transfer track is literally right behind the station, and I guess this is where the holding position now is for the second stacked train. Although it is kind of slow to operations because the train in the station has to go up the lift hill kind of slowly to let this train advance into the station. So I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe it's just to cause less errors, because I've noticed that if it stops there, it usually error codes. So we'll just have to see throughout the season if this is a permanent change. With any new season comes some new merch. This is one of the new merchandise that I've been able to spot throughout the park. This is by the shop near the main midway, kind of near Sea Dragon and the main sign, so pretty cool to see that. Also in this shop is a lot of coaster merchandise. This is kind of towards the back. They're also selling this piece of Talon that was actually at Winter Chill Out, which you can watch right up there if you would like to. So pretty interesting to see all the merchandise, the new merchandise and the returning merchandise. Here at Good Time Gifts now, this merch is adorable. Would have loved this when I was a kid. Of course, got different selections for the different coasters. Got some spirit shirts for each of the coasters. Menace, Hydra, and Possessed. Pretty cool. Also got some sling bags for some of the rides. Current and past. Got Hercules up there. That's pretty cool. And of course you got your Hydra 20th anniversary merch, including that plush that Ryan showed off at Winter Chill Out. That is just about all the changes I could find here today at opening day. Really satisfied how things turned out today, and really excited for the rest of the season. Cannot wait. Especially Lightning Falls. That's what I'm most excited for on May 24th. But if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below for things you want to see improved, and of course, subscribe if you would like to see more content just like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.